Hi, welcome back to Cruise in Color, Nighttime Edition. I'm talking about this painting that I did with my friend Clinton. Actually, I brought him up in a few other videos with some other quotes and words that he wrote on some of my paintings. So the friend, that's Clinton.
Hi, everyone.
And yeah, so we actually did this one at nighttime, so I felt like it would be appropriate to film during nighttime. And honestly, we were just both hanging out, and I was like, let's make a video. But this is another abstract that we did with our hands, using those Home Depot gloves that I was talking about before. And yeah, basically, it was really fun getting really messy and just letting the paint fall on the floor, much like one of the last paintings where I wrote, feel the paint beneath your feet, or I think Clinton wrote that, feel the paint beneath your feet. Yeah, where we just sometimes have a few drinks and throw some paint on, and it's really fun. And but basically, I don't think we have a proper name for this one, or do we?
No, we never came up with a name for it.
So maybe we will today. But yeah, but this one was done at...
I remember it was Combustion.
Oh, okay, yes. So we set this one on fire. And basically we'd paint a little, again, with only using our hands. And Clinton had the idea of like roasting it a bit, like a marshmallow. And I was pretty nervous about that, and that's written on the back.
So was I.
Of it. Yeah, it's written on the back of it, and but it gave it. I'll do a close up right now, but it gave it this really cool texture. And again, I really want people to touch my art because as a kid, I wasn't allowed to really touch any, or I wanted to touch everything, and I wasn't allowed to. So I want to invite people to touch the art, to, just to invite as many senses as I can with it. But yes, so we burned that, and Clinton did. I was too scared. But when we did, it was, we heard it sizzle, and he actually timed, like you can hear when it's starting to bubble.
Yeah.
And you can hear when it's starting to bubble, and that's how he timed, so that wasn't too burnt. But another thing is it changed the coloring a bit, and
there's some dark spots.
Yeah, like right around here that darkened, like this. This is a good example of some of the burnt. And up here, move your head just a little bit. There you go. Now you can see that. This was really just spontaneous and like a friend painting, and something for both of us to get our energy out on it. And I usually choose like 2 or 3 colors, or like a general palette. Since we are outside, I chose like green and yellow for this one. It's a good one to mix. And I think we threw in a little black, or I actually can't remember if we did or if it was just burnt. For sure we threw in some white right here. I'll show a close up on that. But you can tell it's a little like almost minty there in this area. What's another thing? Oh, we... I won't say what, but we took some substances on like day one of this. This was a 2-day one. But we took some substances and to like enhance us artistically, and like, oh, let's have fun. Let's do an art thing. And we were both like way too anxious, and we didn't like it. And
we were waiting for it to wear off.
Yeah. Yeah. All of a sudden I was like way too judgmental of my work. And I was like, I don't know. It didn't flow the same. It wasn't as like comforting. It was just like and then we're like burning stuff. I was like, I'm way too anxious for this. This sucks. But yeah. Oh, I also first time saying this, but I might regret this, but I I put like spit into my paintings. Kind of gross, but I don't care. I'm an artist. And I don't know. It happened once when I was just like feeling more free with it, and I like spat in my hands, and I was like mixing the colors because I was just going so fast that I didn't want to get any water. I just like mix. So there's a lot of that, and I, again, with all the senses, I like adding, not that you're gonna know there's spit in it, but to me it's more personal knowing there's a part of myself in this painting,
There's my spit in this
one
too.
And but yeah, we had those Home Depot gloves. Let's read a few things of what it says on here. One thing I was thinking of, like, what would your 80-year-old self wish you did today? And I talked in a previous video on how much I think of myself as an old lady, and like what I would want to do now as a young adult or as an adult. I think I'm a young adult still.
Still a young adult.
Yeah. What does it say?
Stay up late on nights that matter.
Yeah.
That's one of the ones that I liked.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
This is a night that matters.
Yeah.
When we painted this, it was also a night that matters. It's like you have to just show up, and sometimes you have to be a little uncomfortable and stay up past when you usually do, but it's always worth it. It's always worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. Stay up on nights that matter. I also had these little, what are they called? The stamps.
Yeah.
Duh. I had stamps and I wrote Cash. That's the name of my bird. I bring her up a lot. They're fighting right now, actually. I can hear them off camera.
We tried to make like a printing press out of these stamps.
Yeah.
So we got a few words in there. What else we have? We got Cash.
What's this one? I wrote Vino, wine. I just really like capturing what's exactly like on our mind and in the moment while I'm making it. So like, yeah, we had some wine and we were like, this was all by hand. So let's see, what does it say? You can only something if you don't try.
You can only lose if you don't try.
Yeah, you can only lose if you don't try, and try is capitalized, but
yeah.
This one's a lot harder to read, to be honest. But what's this?
Stay on my way, OMW.
Oh yeah.
Classic.
I think that's so funny that like Apple, the way it says like on my way and it auto corrects it to like on my way. It's kind of funny. So
get money or just chill too. Honestly, I like that one as well.
Get money or
just chill. You know, it's like there's the duality of life.
Honestly, like I do like that. A lot of mine, I was like on another one, I was like, oh, you know, F what people think. And I was like, I actually care what people think a lot. So I like the duality of that. But
see, listen to Sister Nancy.
Oh,
don't forget about her.
Yeah, bum bum be dum bum bum da wa da bum. Yeah, that's probably what we were listening to while we're making this.
Yeah.
Also, I felt bad. We made this the night after a big party we already had at the house, like the night before. So like, and then the way, because we're in LA, my house is like right up against someone else's house. So we were up late, like giggling and doing
popping balloons.
Yeah, popping finger painting, and we're like, and my neighbor was pretty pissed after that. But this was fun and worth it. Actually, we did a fair amount of this horizontally. I guess we'll turn it.
I think we started it horizontally and then
we
moved it because we were taking it off the easel over and over and over again to burn it and do random things too. Yeah.
I never do stuff horizontal. Not anything against it. I just I don't know. I usually don't. But so this was like a first for that one. What did it say? Why are
people so bothered by the K, the cray, the gays? The gays.
Why are people so bothered by the gays?
I don't know.
Yeah. No, really. Let them be. What the hell? My sister's gay. She's married to a woman, obviously. And I think it challenges, I've noticed this, sorry, I'm going to go on a tangent. I've noticed this with my uncle because he's very tied into like masculinity, and he was like in the army or the Marines or something. And he's very, that is such an important part of his being that I think it challenges his masculinity to know that there's a portion of women who don't need him at all or want him for anything. Wow. And I think that, and you know, when my sister came out, he seemed to be the most bothered, not just because he's Republican, but whoops, sorry, I'm getting political, but because I think it challenges what he thinks he brings to the table. Hey. I'll say more. I'll definitely type all this out and have it in the comments, or in the description, but let's get to the back. This was day 2. Oh, you can see all the burn marks. Isn't that cool? And we actually had so much to write on this one. As you know, they're like journals. It's pretty messy on camera. It doesn't look as cool, but for us, it felt it felt really fun. I promise. Want to explain the?
Yeah, I wrote the chemical formula for combustion since we were burning it. We were talking a lot about irreversibility and going forward and not being able to go back. And so that's kind of part of the reason that I wanted to put that concept into this. So there's the chemical formula upside down naturally.
Oh yeah.
Irreversibility written on the support of the canvas itself.
Oh yeah, I wrote first horizontal in a while. Hope.
Yep.
I hope it smells smoky. Again, as I mentioned in my other videos, I love incorporating the scents. I wanted to spray my other stuff with perfume and whatnot. So I hope the smell. Does it smell smoky?
A little bit. Not quite.
Yeah.
I sniffed it and it didn't really smell much, so I didn't say anything about it.
Super thankful and happy in my life right now. I love the smell of this mixed with the fire.
Yeah.
It was kind of marshmallowy, but
But also very chemically as well.
And probably shouldn't have been breathing.
Yeah,
we had
we were outside too, so it's like
it wasn't as bad as house paint. Is, pretty rough. But so we used regular like artist paint.
I was so scared to burn this, but
I discovered something new in the process. So a success overall, thanks to Clinton. So that's what's fun about like collaborating. I would have been so nervous. I'm like, what? You're gonna throw it on the fire? And he was cooking it. It was pretty crazy to watch.
I was scared at first too, but then like when I heard it sizzling, like I knew, okay, this is what we're trying to do.
Yeah. I'll read mine real quick. So these are the long letters. I'm actually gonna hold it close to the camera right here. I said this was my first painting outside. That's a bad angle. Okay, I'll just hold it like this. This is my first painting outside. Super fun. We worked on it in 2 sittings because I wasn't happy with the first one. Though I did really enjoy the process. We spat in our hands and we added beer.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we put beer and stuff.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Spit.
Yeah,
fire.
Some wine and stuff, fire. And burnt the painting too. We tried substances, but instantly didn't like it. So it's kind of comforting to know we enjoyed our own brains more. Very fun though. I love being alive. You want to read yours?
Yeah. So I wanted to do something creative and interesting, and I saw the fire and knew that's what it had to be. Honestly, I was afraid of burning the canvas, but when I heard that shit sizzling, I knew it would be good. When I saw it a few days later, I was impressed by how good it looked. When we were doing it the first day, it kind of felt like, I don't know, it didn't quite click. And maybe Sydney's talked about this in other videos before, but like, you don't really get it until you see it the next day and like, oh wow, that's pretty cool, because after you're so emotionally drained after like painting for so long, and you're like, oh, just everything sucks. But then you wake up with fresh eyes in the morning, and you're like, that's pretty cool actually. So that's kind of how I felt when I looked at it the next day. But then we ended up just painting all over it again anyway.
We pretty much redid the whole thing.
And then I started talking about the stamps. We wanted to serialize the stamps like a real printing press. So.
Oh, that's right. You want to talk about like your family history?
Yeah. My grandpa was actually the newspaper editor and writer in his small town. So I was thinking about my grandpa a lot, and just also my family while doing this painting, and how things, like I said, move forward, and you can't go back to things that have happened before. So.
Irreversibility.
Yeah.
Oh, it was pretty fun towards the end too. We were, you have to be really deliberate towards the end. The beginning is like more free form, but towards the end you're like, okay, what do we have? Let's get down to business now. Boom, little mark here. Boom, little mark here.
We were very focused on making sure the balance is right for this.
Yeah.
And that's why we painted it all over it the second time, because we were just like, it's not good enough.
Yeah, and we spent enough time on it in the first day. It's like, let's really give it what it's due. And that's when we added the stamps. But, well, I hope you liked this nighttime edition. Should we give it a name? Oh, you said it.
Combustion.
Yeah, Combustion. That's the name. Yeah, I like that. Again, signature. I do. We both signed it. That's right. We put 25.
25 twice.
Well, thanks for watching this nighttime edition of Cruise in Color. I'm Cruz.
I'm Clinton.
Thanks for watching. Let me know. Please leave a like. It helps me, push to more people. And let me know if you like this kind of content. Bye.